Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Reverse, Rebirth. And last time we defeated Dragon Maleficent, I'm going to go see what the hell that gives us now. Yeah, you cannot customize your deck. It advances as you go through the game, or changes as you advance through the game. So, Maleficent, sacrifice the reload speed to power up attack cards, decreases damage received by physical attacks. Okay, that's what that does. But it's limited by 1 reload, and hers is limited by 30 attacks. So, there you go. Let's go with our next cutscene then. Because usually there's a cutscene after every time you beat a dungeon.
Why do you shun the darkness?
Come on, I know you heard me. Every word I said to Maleficent.
Darkness is your weapon. It is time you learned you must accept it.
What do you mean?
Stop resisting. Accept the darkness. You have no choice. If you are to serve me again.
I thought it was you, Ansem.
Oh, you don't seem surprised.
All you have been talking about is the darkness. I can only assume you want to pull me back in, so you can play Puppet Master.
Clever boy. I knew you'd be the one to most appropriately serve me. And now, surrender to me again.
You're crazy! Not a chance!
Did you really think you could do me harm? A weakling like you couldn't even defeat Sora, and you had darkness on your side.
Oh, excuse me for being weak.
You are weak. You need darkness. Surrender. Bow to darkness. Bow to me.
That's not gonna happen!
Only the darkness can offer to you all of the strength that you will need.
You're wrong!
That voice. Your Majesty?
That's right! Remember, Riku, you're not alone! Listen close. The light will never give up on you. You'll always find it, even in the deepest darkness.
I got it. I won't lose to darkness. Not today.
You think that feeble little light can save you from the darkness that I command?
Okay, now it's time to go fight down Ansem. And this time, it's not much of a fight. It's more of like a training resume. So when Ansem shows his card, break it right away. Okay, so there you go. So as soon as he actually whips out a card, make sure you try to card break him. That time I fucked up. I think you have to do it like at the right time. I can't really click. Yeah, you have to wait until you actually do that. Rapid break, quickly. Quickie? That's actually what it says. Quickie break the opponent's card for a boost in attack. That's what it looks like it said. I didn't see no fucking L on that. Not giving up yet. I wonder how much of this you can take. I'm just going along until you give up. Bitch. Show the same valued cards as your opponent and press triangle. Now this part's kind of annoying because you have to get into a duel and you basically have to just keep breaking his cards until he gives up. So on this particular fight, make sure you go back to the 3 9s that are on the bottom and then just whip those out because he's going to start summoning out some fucking annoying ass like 8s. And most of my cards later on are like 7s and 6s, so yeah.
What? That all you got?
It seems to me that you are intent on resisting the darkness. All right, then see it for yourself. This is a card crafted from your memory. Advance through the world it creates, and soon you will understand. Chasing after light is not the way. It will not give you distance from the darkness. There is no running from the darkness.
Don't worry, I'm not running. Give it. I'll enter the world, and in the end, if I haven't given in to the darkness, then I win.
I have one more gift for you.
What'd you do?
I simply tempered the darkness that yet remains in your heart.
You still think that I'd rely on darkness?
To use it or not is your choice. I'll be waiting, Riku, for you to sense it and yield to the darkness in your heart.
So if you're wondering what the hell we just got, we basically got D mode. Basically, it's called dark mode. Now, in dark mode, your skills are powered up and you have more slots to choose from. DP is lost when your card is broken or you receive damage. Riku returns to normal when your DP reaches 0. To increase DP points, or basically dark points during dark mode, choose darkness boost when leveling up. Okay. And dark mode can be activated when you have accumulated maximum dark points through card breaks. That's pretty much like the only way of doing it is just to break cards. So, now we have our second set of cards. We just wasted the first set, and now we're going on to the second one. We're going to head back up. And that's the other thing I like too, is you actually go up instead of actually going down. And another cutscene. Great.
Don't I even warrant a hello, Lexius?
What is going on here, Zexion? I want an explanation.
Nice to see you too, Vexen. It's such a shame. The organization used to be the rope that bound us together.
You're only number 6. How dare you?
Let it go, Vexen. Zexion, tell us. What did you detect?
Visitors. I picked up 2 scents in the castle's lowest basement. One of them was Maleficent.
Don't be absurd. The witch is gone. She cannot return from the realm of darkness of her own volition.
If you would let me finish. The scent belonged not to the real Maleficent, but to a very convincing double. But I truly cannot say much beyond that, since the double is no more. Our other visitor saw to that.
And who is it?
I do not know for sure, but the scent was very similar to that of the Superior.
And yet, not exactly the same, was it? This truly piques my curiosity.
Now, what to do?
We wait. See what develops.
Something smells funny. What's that scent? It's so familiar. Darkness. It's the smell of darkness. I can't believe this is happening. The darkness even seeped into my skin.
Don't worry, Riku.
Your Majesty! Oh! What happened? I can see right through you.
Funny, huh? I can only send a bit of my power to this place. That's why I've got a request for you.
Request?
Listen, Riku. Just because darkness holds you, don't let go of who you are. You've got to fight the darkness inside you. It won't be easy to do, I know. But please don't forget, even in the darkest darkness, there's always a little bit of light.
Light within darkness.
You and I have seen it. The far welcoming light inside the door to darkness. The light of Kingdom Hearts. It will show you the way. Please don't give up. Believe in the light. That's a request from my heart.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Trust me, I'll try to find a way to reach you. I'll get there. I promise.
Oh. You're an illusion.
Don't worry. We shook hands in our hearts, remember? We're connected, you and me.
Guess we are.
Man, the only place that Disney cannot reach happens to be the bottom of Castle Oblivion. Who would have guessed? That's crazy. Alright, so things are about to get even more crazier once we get to Agrabah, because once we get back into combat and actually have like friends in my friends list pretty much, which will be of course Mickey, you can summon him and he's actually there. Like, I don't think him himself is there. That could be the explanation for that. Like, he's not actually physically there. It's just an illusion again. But he's not invisible. He's not transparent. I don't get that at all. So, just something silly. Just something nitpicky. That's it. Nothing too bad. So now we're going into Agrabah. And there's not going to be much rooms here. At least last time I played this, there wasn't. First things first. Beat the fuck out of every enemy here. There's going to be a lot, though. I know. That's typically how it is. And now we're going to start fighting off bandits and, of course, fat bandits. Because large bodies are the, like, level 1 type enemies. Fat bandits are a bitch to fight, though. And yeah, it's easy to break their cards because they have a lot of smaller cards, but you can't get behind them to even attack them in the first place. So I should show off what the hell Mickey does. I'll just equip him with somebody else. This is what level 1 Mickey does. Okay, maybe not. I guess now's a good time to start doing some, some slides with my D mode activated. The other one I just did there when I had to press triangle basically was just a sort of like bird-like attack. We just keep attacking somebody and multiple enemies. And then there's Dark Firaga, which is pretty good, especially for like a ranged move. Hold on. How do I... There we go. Oh, that's what it was. I'm going to use Mickey now. And the first Mickey, what he does... Okay, that's weird. Is it... Oh. So maybe if you use Mickey by himself, it's different than... Okay. Okay. Good thing I actually restarted this Let's Play, because I actually fucked up the first time I mentioned it. What he does is he stuns enemies and gives you a little bit of health back. I think that's... It's either level 1 that does that, or it's level 2. Let's try it again and see what happens. Let's try level 5 again and see if he stuns him. And heals me. So he yeah, okay, so he does both. Okay. So that's level 1. Normal Mickey by himself. Now if you get Mickey into a slight where if you do him first and then you have like 2 other attack cards with it, I think that's when you can do the holy spinning attack thing that they do together. And ooh, maybe it might be like more than 2. I don't know for sure. He was always a weird one to use. Because he's decent, he's great. He's probably the best friend you can get, pretty much. Especially since fucking, his cards are practically... Oh yeah, here we go, Holy Burst. This might be it. God damn it! I keep going fucking D mode, I don't mean to do that. Dark Break, here we go. That's what it does, but then you can just keep pressing triangle to attack more enemies. Which we're too strong right now, and plus we're playing beginners, so I can't really show it off too well. But yeah, Mickey is like one of the best of the friend cards, I think. Along with Aladdin and a few others too to name, but I can't remember who they were. Let's try this again. Holy Burst. Yeah, if you use slides, I think that's when they... Well, no, maybe it's just if you just break cards. I think it's just stuck with just breaking cards. I think if you just break cards, you get your D points to go up. And as you can see in the top left, they're up there. And I think they tell you how many cards you have to break too. Fuck it, let's just go. Yeah. Use a bunch of darkness room. Let's do it. I'm going to show you guys like the mini map here and to see if it actually was that big or not. See? That's how freaking tiny it is. All the way up there is the Conquers. And that's just the Key to Beginnings area. That's literally it. That's all there is to Agrabah, so we can beat this in pretty much one go. Might be able to even start off Monstro next. Because I'll just take that one out next, because hell with it. I think it'd be best if I just did Monstro. Because I don't really care for that one that much. Granted, when it comes to Chain of Memories, there's nothing to really worry about, because they're all practically just, they're not the same levels as they were in the original game. You don't have to worry about all the platforming bullshit. Yeah, you still have the platform a bit here, but you don't have to worry about all of that crap. Thankfully for that. I'm thankful for that. Although platforming in Kingdom Hearts 1 was good, it's just, I didn't like Monstro. It was a freaking maze, and that was the problem with it. It's not that I like having my hand held through games, by any means. Believe me, I don't. It's just, some games I'd rather just have a map. Just tell me where I've been. You don't have to tell me where I'm going, just tell me where I've been. That way I can kind of just figure out where I need to go next just by process of elimination. And that was something that Metroid did well at. And later Metroids, it's like they didn't tell you where to go necessarily. Sometimes. No, I think they did. I don't remember. Well, they didn't give you like a clear direction as to where to go. You had to find out for yourself through trial and error, which I've done multiple times. I've never beaten a Metroid game yet. Yeah, I know. I technically can go beat Metroid Other M right now, just hop on the ship, but I decided not to because I want to get everything. But that was my fault for staying there for too long and trying to do things, I guess. God damn it. Yeah, you might want to get rid of the bandits first, the fat bandits. Because they're a nuisance. They're a horrible-ass nuisance. What'll happen if I do this? Sure, nothing. But hey, at least I can stun them. I wish I could keep stacking cards while Mickey's just, you know, blowing the shit out of people. That would've been great. Oof. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So, yeah, we're probably gonna, like, definitely blow through most of these levels because they're so quick. And I'm glad that they are because there's not much that you can do. And all things considered, that's probably why I like this one better. This side better because it's easier for me to go through. I don't have to spend so much time dealing with all the other bullshit that I had to deal with when it came to Sora. Although he has some cool moments, just I'd rather just be done. So, again, with Rapid Break, if you break it at the right time, if you break it at the same time that somebody uses the card, you get that extra speed boost. And even when you're doing like stacked attacks, like when you stack up your cards and doing like a full throttle combo, you will go faster throughout the entire combo. And that's great. I love it. That's another thing about him that I love too. He's just so fucking good, dude. Like, he really is. Still, I like Sora to an extent. I just think when it comes to like Chain of Memories, I prefer to play Riku. And then any other game, I prefer to play Sora. Because, especially in Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora's a badass. Like, the way he holds the Keyblade and everything, like, just all the small details. I love small details to things. Attention to detail is great when it comes to a game. And I'm glad that they actually put the effort in this. I mean, yeah, in the original game, they had it kind of reversed. Where, whenever Sora's, like, in combat, he's holding the Keyblade over his back, his shoulders. But while he's out of combat, he's just not holding it, just holding it straight forward. Okay, maybe they don't tell you how many cards you have to break. No, I think they just tell me how many... Oh, I think that's what it is. I think they're telling me how much D points I have that I can use. Yeah, that's what it was, probably. It has to be, I'm sure. Oh, boy. Let's see. What time is it? Anyway, like 10? Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad that it is. At least it's not freaking like 5 o'clock already. That would've sucked. I plan on recording quite a bit today. Basically just redoing everything and just re-rendering. Which I was probably going to end up rendering like one video anyway. Knowing me. I'd like to go do commentary for Bioshock 2. At this rate, I think that'd be the best choice. Is to just go do commentary after this, just so I'm just in the hypeness of doing commentary. You know, I already have the action of doing it down. I just need to go do it. That's the thing, like, getting into doing commentary, that's hard. Especially doing, like, a new Let's Play. For some reason, that's really difficult for me. Alright, I'm gonna wait for somebody to whip out a card, and I'm gonna break it, like, rapid. There you go. You have a little bit of time to do it, so it's not a big issue if you miss it. It's just, it's really fucking cool when you get it, though. It really is. Especially when Riku goes D-mode, and he gets this really great amount of damage, and awesome fucking speed. Just everything about him is just... Oh, it's lovely. I'm going to be gushing over Riku the entire time, I'm sure. Again, he's got great character development in this. He's got great attacks. He's just all around better. Even card duels and shit. Which are more... They happen more often when it comes to later levels. Especially when it comes to bosses and stuff. It probably won't happen as much like earlier on because a lot of the enemies I'm basically destroying with higher cards. And a lot of them are using like 3s and 4s or whatever. Yeah, see right there, he's using a 3, so he's pretty much weak. Yeah, they're relatively weak. I was just waiting for one of them to whip it out. Should whip it out. I want to see if I can try to get. So I guess Dark Fraga is like a really high up card base attack. Oh shit! I guess I ran out. Did I run out of time or just what? I don't know if it's time based or not because. There was times when I could have sworn it was supposed to be going down, but it wasn't. Actually, if I'm not careful, I might not be able to beat this in one go. I might have to beat Jafar in the next episode. Which is fine, I'm sure you guys don't mind, really. Oh, fuck. I missed a card duel. Now, the cool thing about card duels is whenever you do them, if you beat the guy in a card duel, you'll do like a major attack. There's certain different attacks that you can do. Depending on how many cards you break, will increase the amount of like damage and the overall attack that you'll do. And we'll get to see more of that when we get to later bosses, especially, I forget his name, but he's going to be a boss, spoiler alert. The guy with the big-ass axe who you fight in Kingdom Hearts 2, which I don't remember who he was. He's not Vexen, it's not Flexius. Maybe it was, I don't remember. Not the guy with blue hair, but he's somebody we saw in the darkness area. Which is another thing that I thought was kind of cool too. Like, these guys are completely opposite of the other organization members, how they were perceived. The other organization members were in like a bright room, along with Sora, representing that Sora had a lot of light. I don't know, it's a stretch, but I'm thinking this might be the case. And with these guys, they're hiding out more in the darkness. And I'm thinking that could be related to the fact that Riku he had a lot of darkness in him. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just a thought. It's not exactly 100% true. I'm not, 100% sure on that. But I have a feeling that that might be the case. That's a really, really badass attention to detail if that's the case. They actually kept Sora's enemies in the light and Riku's enemies in the dark. I think that'd be really unique if that's what they were going for, but I wouldn't give Nomura too much credit. I mean, he deserves credit for what he's done, yes. These games are great. It's just, I don't think he deserves all that credit. Wait, if I actually finish off like a full combo with that, do I keep going? I wonder. Unfortunately, Dark Fraga doesn't really destroy multiple enemies in one go, but it's okay. But yeah, freaking D-mode is just badass though, guys. It really is extremely helpful. Hey, that wasn't an enemy for once. I'm surprised. I'm really taking a lot of damage. I think it's because I'm playing a beginner. I keep thinking like, man, I'm doing really great. But no, I think it's just because I'm playing on pussy mode. Well, the other problem with Kingdom Hearts, and you guys can see for yourself, I'm telling the truth on this one. You have to beat all 3. Well, then again, no. So I don't know about Chain of Memories, though. I don't know if they did it differently here. They might have, they might not have. If you beat the game on Standard, you'd have to go beat it on Beginner regardless. You can't just go through and just... At least in Kingdom Hearts 1. You couldn't just go through on Standard and then bam, there you go. You win. No. It was more like... You have to beat it 3 separate times to even have everything beat. And that sucks. It sucks, but... at least it gives you a reason to play the game again, right? Funny enough, speaking of playing the game again, I could have sworn that Fractured But Whole would be that way. But no, the classes, you can actually just keep changing them throughout, and I love that. Yeah, look at that. That's Mickey level 3 right there. Level 2 is pretty obvious. It's just like the middleman of that. I should probably show that up too, just for the hell of it. Which I'm sure I'm going to have the opportunity to do that. There's gonna be times where I'm just gonna remember, hey, I have a Riku card, or I have a Mickey card, might as well use it. Granted, I could probably just beat Jafar's ass now and make these videos like 30, 35-minute long videos. Whatever it takes to actually just beat everything. I keep fucking that up. Yeah, see, like, they're giving me a fewer lower cards, at least in Agrabah, probably because of, well, as you advance through it, they're gonna change your cards, but probably because the enemies are weaker here, and they're like, you know what, we don't want you to have too good of a time. We want you to at least try to fucking beat these guys down. I wonder what happens if you use Mickey while you have this. Inverse Burst. Oh. I wonder what that would actually do. I don't think I've ever seen this before. No. Yeah, that's totally new for me. I've never seen that. Huh, well, it's worth a try. That's actually pretty cool. They actually put more detail into that, too. I like that. I really fucking like that. I know. I'm just going on and on, but can you really blame me? This game gets pretty good. It can. It has its moments. It has its moments where it fucking sucks, and it has its moments where it's actually relatively decent. I think. You can't just say a game's just bad just because. You have to at least play it enough to, you know, be able to say, like, yeah, I didn't like it. No game's really technically bad until it's actually fucking physically broken. I think so. Like with Sonic 06 and Sonic Heroes. No, it's beatable. It's rage-worthy. Both are. If you can beat them, then it shouldn't be that bad. That's what I say, even though I fucking pussy out like always. Just quit. Hey, I didn't quit Sonic Heroes. I just stopped playing for a while. That's all. That's all it is, guys. I promise. That's all it is. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We'll get back to it when I get the chance. I was waiting for that to happen. Yeah, I want to use Dark Break real fast. I fucked up. Let's try it again. There we go. Yeah, I guess if I keep mashing it, I'm gonna fuck it up. You know, I've not really been using Maleficent, really, at all, or just any of my other cards that I have. The other weird thing, too, is, like, last time I checked, I think it got rid of my other card that I had, my guard break card. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Here we go. Let's go beat the shit out of Jafar. Because I think the reason why we're not spending a lot of time with these bosses, or these areas, because Riku never really technically went here. He'd never really explored these areas, unlike Monstro, where he was with Pinocchio the entire time. And in that sense, I think that's what makes this a little bit easier to go through, is because you don't have to sit here and see the same shit you've seen before. Because see, to Riku, Jafar means nothing. Jafar was there because Maleficent wanted them there. They wanted, you know, to stop Sora, pretty much. Oh, and this fight fucking sucks, by the way. Until you get the Mickey card, when you can just, you know, knock everything down. That helps out a lot. But the way Riku is with this fight, it's really obnoxious. Like, how his attacks work here. You see, some attacks I'm missing. And I'm not missing them on purpose. I'm not trying to, really. It's just that's what's going on. Yeah, see, I have to use the Bandit, which gives you better damage to, like, back attacks, and Maleficent, which gives you Overdrive, which I think I just fucked up. Yeah, probably. I would like to, you know, fucking get up there and fight Iago. Whatever his name was. I'm sure it was Iago. You bitch. Oh god, thank god I made that. I had to do that so I can break him. It was the only choice I had. Good thing I'm not taking much damage, so that's good. I don't have to worry about that. Let's just use it. I'm only using it so I can get health back. That's it. Nothing really special about it. Where is he? He's all the fucking way up there, dude. Oh god. Yep. See, I think they made like my cards a little bit weaker here, just so I can take more shit from Jafar. Good god, dude. Stop. Okay, game. Anytime now. Don't be like fucking DMC, where I was fighting like the second to final boss, and for some reason he just got stuck, and he wouldn't attack, and I couldn't hit him because he's too far away, and I was like, fuck me then. So I basically had to fall down, not die, but just fall down and take damage and beat him that way. It sucked, but If you want to get things done, you gotta do it right. You know what I'm saying? Woo, there we go. We beat what's this nuts? Yeah, level up too. That's the first boss I leveled up on. Last time I played, I didn't level up on any bosses. Probably because I'm doing things differently. Jafar Genie, which I think actually protects your cards from getting broken, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go with health this time, just so I have it 200. It's bothering my OCD. I don't need health, but I'll take it for now. And the other two spots I'll just start upgrading later. That's what we'll do. Alright, cool. Q. This might be the way there. I don't know. Before we go, let's check, make sure. No, I can just take another way. Okay. I don't want to open the door just for no reason. Because in my opinion, that'd just be a waste of time. Like what, at an hour and 4? So it's about 30 minutes worth. You know what? I'll do one more fight just in case. I don't need to, but oh my god. I kind of want to get some, you know, decent experience here. So I have some for later. Let's get the monster and all that. Thing is with D mode, like, you don't get any more experience if you beat somebody in D mode, unfortunately. Which would have been cool. Like, if you use D mode, you get more experience. That would have been a good reason to use it. Now, another thing that's kind of funny is Ansem himself says that you can use it if you want. You don't have to. It's up to you. I feel like I'm kind of forced to use D mode regardless. I think that's the trick with it. Like, I'm supposed to use it regardless of what I want to do. And I think that's just a way of Ansem to basically trick Riku into using, you know, D mode, of course, or using the darkness in general. And I think that's a great way of him doing that, is giving us this crazy-ass ability, making us think we have the option to use it or not, and making us use it. That's pretty fucking evil right there. Alright, let's just duel his ass. There you go. Alright, let's see what Impulse does. There you go. That's it. You shoot him down, then you blow him up. That's the first level of dual attack. There's more. Oh, there's more. Don't worry, guys. There's plenty. I can literally go to the slight menu right now and show you what I'm talking about. There's like ones for like beating 7 cards and shit. It's ridiculous. Don't think I've ever gotten that high. I think I have. It's like Maelstrom. It's one of those. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know. I'm just here. Oh, shit. Being attacked relentlessly. It's almost like I whipped out a Relentless card or something. Maybe I did, actually. I don't know what room this is. Oh, hell yeah. What the? He broke my fucking card. So yeah, I guess if they break your card, then it just hit the shadow right in the face. Oh, that's another thing about Riku too, is like his jumping attacks are great. He has like a spin thing that he can even slam on the ground too. It's really cool. D-mode is just the epitome of the best. It's the pinnacle of the best fucking thing in this game. By far, in my opinion. The best move to have. God damn it. You know, I'm also glad that, like, evading is not a card. That would suck. Can you imagine that? If that actually was a card in this game, that would just be retarded. If you actually had to use a card just to fucking evade enemies. Yeah, that'd be dumb as well. Poof! Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how to do the other ones. All I know about is, like, Break and Firaga. Yeah, see... Oh, wait, I think if I get my cards broken? Or what was it? How did I lose D-mode? Was it using slides, maybe? That might have very well been it. Alright, if we have one more fight we can do, then I'll do that one. I know I'm wasting more time just jacking around like an idiot, but I want to spend more time on these videos. Not because I really want to get them done with, just because I feel like I'm actually having fun. And I know, it's surprising. It's weird because like I was having a decent bit of time when I was doing it originally, but then I'm just being an asshole about it. And I should refute everything I said. Yes, I feel bad for once. I know, it's weird. You don't really see that very often of me. Now, when it comes to the Conqueror's Respite, or whatever you want to call it, I think, I'm pretty sure they open regardless of if you use a card or not. Pretty sure they do. I'm not going to save it just in case. There's no reason to. Now we're good. On to the next. Hopefully I don't have to watch another cutscene, which I may or may not have to. We'll see. Probably should just ended the video. Fuck! I'll end it here before it's too late. Granted, I should probably just show off the thing with the slides. I don't remember what it was. How do I see slights again? It wasn't in the D report. I know that. Well, here's I think this is it. Yeah, you have impulse, inverse, impulse, dark impulse, maelstrom, dark maelstrom, barrage, and dark barrage, and D mode. Ah, here we go. Wait, I hit circle, not X. Okay. Anyway, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. We'll play some more Kingdom Hearts Re-Cheated Memories, Reverse Rebirth with Riku. That's what I should call it. HD Remastered Recollection Remix 1.5. Holy shit. Alright, so take care, everybody.